Cosmology.
Cosmology. The more I try to learn about the cosmic, the more I feel that it is impossible to ever know enough about it. It is beyond the ability, let's say, of the human mind to comprehend it. It is impossible to be able to get so far as we have come, even beyond Einstein, where we start with talking about the quantum theory.
Mm-hmm.
And you imagine, how could that be? Believe us, it is. And the physicists have been able to prove it.
We're there now, yes.
And now people misunderstand the use of quantum. Quantum they use in terms of large, but it's not. Quantum is so little. But people don't understand that. They use words. And TV is terrible with that.
Oh.
So,
that's true.
You know, where was I going with this? The point that I'm trying to make is simply that as far as we know, mass is energy. They are interchangeable. Mm-hmm. Now that energy has to be translated in something we understand. The translation is a matter of particle vibrations. Now those vibrations are, in some way, the energy. In some way, what do I mean by that? I mean that if we can travel over to particles through strings, what is causing these strings to vibrate? What? Energy? No. When we say that, we're begging the question, because we don't really answer it. What we do, we're using semantics, not explanations. So where does the energy come from?
That is a good question.
All that they can talk about is something they don't know, and they're using that as an excuse. Comes from dark energy. What's dark energy? Nobody knows. We're looking for it. So, what we have is the great mystery of everything.
Yeah, that is a huge mystery. As I was explaining earlier, that the toroidal shape,
yes,
energy seems to follow that shape beautifully. You can see it in the galaxies, how they shape. You have an expansion of energy in the middle, it shoots out in directions, and you see the long tails, the arms that galaxies make. And then at the very center, you get a void where energy seems to spin around and fast enough.
How can you have a void?
Maybe not a void, more like an excess of nothing, if I could. Not nothing, because not energy cannot really be nothing.
In one of my lectures, we got to a point where I said something, and one of the students asked me, what? I said, nothing. Nothing. He looked at me. I said, can you imagine nothing? Think of nothing. He gave up.
It's not
How
easy.
can you think of nothing? Nothing is, according to our understanding, absolutely a void.
Uh-huh.
He couldn't even answer that point. If he couldn't tell me it's a void, then he doesn't understand nothing. That's a fun.
That's a good one. Wait a minute. Well,
it's fun though.
It is. It is. Well, there seems to be some sort of a void seems to be part of nature. I guess we call it the void, but it's not really nothing. But it seems to attract matter in a way where we can see and notice it.
Well, now you're talking magnetics.
In magnetics, is also there's some people saying that magnetics is a result of matter, or I mean energy interacting with itself, because magnetics also shows itself as strings. Funny.
Well, Juan, it's so easy for you and me to get off on these esoteric subjects.
Oh yeah, there's so many ways to see it.
Yeah.
Little bits of information everywhere. It seems it seems to be all connected. We just call it different ways in different manners. But as we were talking of quantum physics, you were saying that it's hard to imagine, but the universe seems to repeat itself in different ways at different levels. And it's even harder to explain because we always have to relate it to what we know, and we're explaining from our point of view down to that level.
That raises a different question.
Uh-huh.
I have wondered. We have black holes.
Yes.
Well, these black holes take in all of this energy in different forms, but it takes in the energy. But it also releases something.
Yes, it does.
It releases radiation.
It is.
What is radiation? It's not a substance. So what is it? I don't think we have an answer. What is radiation? But that radiation does become whatever it is back into our universe.
Uh-huh.
Question. So we retain some degree of our universe. But at the same time, that black hole is sucking everything else in. Where is it going? It's the source of the Big Bang.
Yes.
In other words, that hole is the source of boom, and you have a universe.
Okay, that's really funny because now scientists measure the same exact energy out of a black hole as they've measured from the beginning of the universe. Yeah, it's funny you just said that. It makes complete sense, though.
What else do I have to think about? and the point is, I am not a physicist.
Uh-huh.
The nearest I can become to being a physicist is to be a philosopher.
Okay.
And I think a lot of what we have accomplished is because they are philosophers.
They just write everything down.
Yeah.
Thank you. Stop. Is that how
Okay.